Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. Up first is the Bulldozer from the United States of America. They'll be facing the Dancer from the United States of America.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is
so much hype. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's bombs away. These two were made for each other. Another scoring shot there. And he won a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Sweet music to his ear. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Counter punch right up the middle. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
See someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What a massive upset this would be. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter shot. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? causing an upset in the making. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I see.
The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. You can't score with that uppercut. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. It's all offense, all the time. And that right jab just misses. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard gets Roberto around the first fight. Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive.
Oh my God, Johnny! The defense failed them. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Point, you gotta believe. There's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That left hook is blocked. Nice counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
Whoa, Johnny! And the dancer has been knocked off their feet. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And now going for the finish. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the can. Let's start the sixth. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous rounds where both of these athletes went down?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Holding nothing back here in the round. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter shot. Blocks that left hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Will the referee stop it? And down goes the bulldozer. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.